Hi and welcome back to a new video. If you're new here, my name's Dave. I do lots of shopping hauls on this channel, and today is my first time doing a shopping haul at Asda. I actually quite liked it. I was impressed. I liked seeing all the different bits and pieces in there. There were parts that I didn't like about it, in particular the Rewards app. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that later on. And also there's a main reason why we end up going to Asda, especially in the summer. There's one item we can get there and we can't get it elsewhere, so you'll see that as we go along as well. I'm just going to quickly talk to you about what we're doing in the meal plan this week. So actually we're going to Disney World next week, so if you're interested, make sure you're following along on Instagram. There'll be lots of stories on there. But I am trying to work the cupboards down, so yeah, we're in that kind of limbo at the moment, so I can do a big shop then when we get back. So tonight I'm doing Vivira kebabs, which is like a vegan plant-based kind of thing on naan bread. It's a bit of like a fake-away type of thing. Tomorrow we're doing the Caesar salad, chicken Caesar salad with avocado. I've got all the meat already in the freezer from my huge Tesco hauls I did with Club Card Plus, if you watched those. Also, I went into Morrison's yesterday just to grab a few bits because I needed to go in for something. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll get the Caesar salad bag there because I wasn't sure if they did them in Asda. Note to self, they do them in Asda, and they're £1.68, so it's a good price. So yeah, I'll be doing them from Asda again. Saturday we're having a blank or freezer tea kind of day, just in case we decide to grab food while we're out. Sunday we've got one last joint of beef in the freezer from our Christmas half price meat sale, so we filled the freezer up. Want to get rid of that because during the summer we don't really have roast unless someone else is cooking it. Monday I'm going to do homemade pizzas with oven chips. Tuesday, it's only my husband here, so he can figure it out. He'll have to go out in the week. I'm going to be at work, so I'll just eat there. And then on Wednesday, I'm just going to have to go and grab some food while we're out, or we'll have some food at the hotel when we get to Birmingham before we go on our holidays. Let's get into the shop. Okay, so starting off with these cheaper version of Rice Krispies. They were 85p, so it's on par really of what the other supermarkets are for their version. Now, I like the ones from Tesco, and I can't remember where else I like it from as well, but it was Aldi or Lidl where I really didn't like it. I thought they were crap, but yeah, I'm looking forward to trying the Asda version actually. Got a wholemeal toasty bread here. So actually we didn't need bread at all, but I'll probably just put that in the freezer so that when we get back from holiday, at least we've got some toast in there. So yeah, that's helpful. Strawberries here. These were priced at £1.95. They did have Finest ones, which I prefer, but they were a lot more expensive, and the offer was like 2 for £5. I thought, do you know what? No, I'll wait for a while. When it gets to like June time, I'll be having the more expensive ones. The grapes actually, £1.48. I thought that was a really good price here. In Tesco, these are often like 2 for £3.50 with your club card, so just £1.48 as it is a good price. It was also included on the green grapes. Bizarrely, not on the black grapes, which I really like, so they were just £2 as standard according to the price on the shelf, so I switched and went for the red ones, say 52p there. Got a broccoli, 79p, yeah, it is what it is, it'll do for our Sunday roast. And then the mint sauce here, they didn't have any of the smaller Asda branded mint sauces, so I don't know if you can really tell on this one, but it's a massive jar of it. It was £1.35, which is still cheaper than the Coleman's one for the small jar. I'm pleased with that. I'm going to be making roasted with these. I hope they're going to be okay because they're just baking potatoes, but I thought I'd give it a try. Usually I'd buy like a big bag of Maris Pipers, make some roast potatoes, and then I would also make some like mash or carrot and sweet mash, root veg mash, whatever. But I had some left over from last time, so I've made it in the freezer, so it's ready to kind of go. So makes cooking the roast a bit easier anyway. Got some bananas here. I've gone for the loose ones, and I've gone for 5. So the Vivira kebabs that we're doing, we make them on top of these, so just makes it really easy. It's a real summery, nice, easy dinner to do. Hot chocolate, light hot chocolate. It was £2.48. I'm not sure whether that's good or bad. What do you think? The last few times in Tesco, they haven't had any of their version available of the light hot chocolate. So I actually picked this up and then put it back on the shelf afterwards. So, yeah. I was like, no, pick it up. Just get it while you can. These crinkle cut chips here. So they're just kind of like the Asda branded ones. Nothing fancy. This was an impulse purchase. So Tango ice lolls here. It's what we call, well, what I call them where I'm from. They're only 49 calories each. The weather's getting a bit better. Like the sound of it. So yeah, I thought I'd give those a go. Just chuck them in the freezer. And then because the weather's getting nicer, I'm going into smoothie season as well. So yeah, I thought that we would just get some of this in the freezer for a fancy one. Use up any leftover bananas as well. One thing that I would say is I really don't like the Asda Rewards app. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like, I just find it overly complicated. When it comes to rewards things, I like it to just be really simple. I love the Tesco Club card. I just think, like, I know it's a bit of a con, I suppose, with the getting the club card prices to get you to have a card. But other than that, I think it's just simple points. And if you want to double them up with the rewards partners, you can. With Asda, when I logged in, so I've got 2 jobs, and in one of them I do qualify for a blue lights card, so I get an extra 5% in the cash pot of all of the fresh food items, I believe it is. And then you obviously just get your cash pot things in general anyway. But when I logged into the app, it had been a while since I've been into Asda. I looked, and all it is kind of showing that, oh, you've lost this money, you've lost that money, you've lost the other. And I was like, oh, I'm just really not a fan. Is it me? Do you love it? If you do love it, I'd love to know what you love about it in case I'm missing out on anything. So this is the Vivera kebab that I was talking about here. We use these to make the kebabs. Really easy, just kind of like fry this up and then add it on the top of the naans. And then I've already got some spring onions and some lettuce in the fridge. So we'll use that. And then with this natural yoghurt here, I'll make up the sauce with a bit of that mint sauce that I showed you just, and some hot sauce drizzled all over the top. Honestly, it's delicious. Give it a try if you haven't before. I don't know where the recipe actually come from but it's something we've been doing for a while. Now, these are what we go especially to Asda for during the summer, which is probably why we've lost all those cash pot amounts, because we don't go in the winter as such. These pots, well, it says 2 for £3.50. Now, they're actually 2 for £3.47. So we've saved ourselves a whole 3p there. So we've got 2 of the spicy and tender chicken whole wheat pasta ones. These ones here, 278 calories. So it's a really low calorie lunch, low in saturated fat, and also 1 of your 5 a day per pack. Then we've got a sweet and smoky barbecue chicken pasta. Bit higher in the calories, 362, but even still, that's not too bad for lunch, is it? And it's convenient. And then the crunchy and fragrant sweet chili chicken noodle salad. This one's for me. I don't think I've had it before, actually. 303 calories. Also 1 of your 5 a day in this one. So, yeah, just easy lunches. And we often put these in like a cool bag and take them down to the beach and have our lunch. We're very lucky with where we live that we can do things like that. So if you've not tried one of these before, I'd recommend giving it a go. Finishing off with 1 4-pinter of milk. If you have made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please help me out by giving me a like. Help push the channel out there more. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks now until I do another shopping haul because of that holiday. So I guess I'll catch you in that one. There might be some other videos that kind of come out in between, some unboxing, and we did a taste testing of British snacks, actually, British snacks, of some foreign snacks that we got from our Snackverse box. So if you are interested in watching that, that will probably come out next after this one, actually. Make sure you're subscribed. Catch you then. Take care. Bye.